Hello, my Libra friends. I'm Ulrich. I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do your classic Lenormand card readings. These are not short card readings. These are card readings with a lot of details for yourself for the month to come. So, my Libra friends, we will see here where it leads for you for the coming month. So, Libra, here I go for your classic Lenormand card reading for the month of July. Hello, my Libra friends, and welcome to your classic Lenormand card reading for the month of July. As your first card here, we see the crossroads. The crossroads is the card of choices. We need to make certain choices. It's like we're in the traffic lights. We need to choose: are we going left, right, or straight ahead? This decision is also probably related to our heart, to our relationship. This is what we are seeing here because we have the relationship card there, and we have the heart here also. What does this card tell us more? Well, it tells us here that certain decisions will be important in our life here. Also, we are urged here not to wait with this decision, not to hesitate. If there are certain changes in our life, the best thing to do is doing this in a smooth way. And this is the way for Libra, because here we see the ring, and the ring is one of the cards that belongs to Libra. So we need to do this transition in a smooth way, but we cannot hesitate. I know Libra don't like to take decisions, but you can take this decision in a smooth way. This is the best thing here, the best way to move forward here with this combination. If certain situations in your life related to your job, related to certain contracts, related to certain contacts, maybe we should consider of letting certain people or certain contracts go out of our life. Here with this card also, mostly this is a positive card that we will take the correct decisions, but also probably we have learned some important lessons in the past, maybe difficult lessons that have learned us a lot, that were important for us. This is what we are seeing here. On the central card here is the card of love. This is the heart. What does this card tell us in the center here? Well, it tells us here that probably love is important in our life. It's an important matter. Sometimes also it points that this could be a married couple. If it's not a married couple, your relationship is very important for you. If not so, this could also mean that there's a big love, a lot of love for the work that we are doing. This is what we are seeing here, because you have the bear here, and the bear expands things here. Somehow also it could be that our lover is intertwined with our work. This is what we are seeing here, or we are somehow intertwined with our lover or with our partner on the work front. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also it means that we are opening our heart, but I'm going to immediately mention that the fox is not a good card to have in our love life. Why is that? Well, the fox means things are half-hearted. So it means that one of both partners is not fully in this relationship, not with the heart. I'm not saying that there are things here out of the marriage or out of the relationship, but something is half-hearted. Somebody is acting of this couple or out in this relationship is acting out of more like self-interest. This could be you, this could be your partner here. This is what we are seeing here, but somebody is acting in their self-interest here with this combination. Of course, the cards, the fox is also the card from wait and see. Check it out, see if everything all right. If there is something wrong, check it out exactly what is wrong. This is what we are seeing here. We are asked here to look around us and exactly locate the problem. What is the problem in our love life? This is what we are seeing here. In another way, the heart is a positive card. It's an optimistic card that we are seeing here. Also, we are optimistic towards people. Also, this is the card of charity. Possibly here we see that there is a charitable side of yourself. This is what we are seeing here. Also with the heart on the central card, we are compassionate. We could have big compassion towards others. Maybe also you are compassionate related to your colleagues, related to your work. If colleagues have trouble, we reach out for the helping hand. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe in our work, we are an important figure in our work because we have the bear here, and the bear is the card of management. So it's possible that people look up to you. It's possible that you have a management role. in your work front here. Also, this means probably that some of our colleagues, they look up to us. They think that we are a balanced figure on the work front. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, there's a kind of compassion here that we are seeing here. Also, we will allow ourselves to have certain emotions. But as I said, be careful here with the fox here. There's also a kind of vulnerability here with the heart that, that is upon us. But sometimes also the heart makes fearless. If we need to make certain decisions, probably we are more fearless with the heart in the middle. But I know it's not easy for a Libra to take certain decisions. Then we are going to mirror the corner cards. We have the crossroads and the letter here. This means that a document probably is coming to you. This document is very important because the letter is not just a document. It's something important that is coming to us. An important document, an important message is reaching us, probably about our contracts, probably about our relationship. Something is coming to us that has a big importance for us. There will be a good decision here because this points to good decisions here. This decision will relate to your freedom. Probably you want more freedom, you get more freedom. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Also, somebody will probably reach out, build a bridge for you, because this is the bridge for helping you with this news that you are receiving here. This is what we are seeing here. In any way I turn this, there is always a form of liberation and freedom here that is connected here with this combination of cards here. There is something here like that we pursue our goal for going in the right direction. If there are restrictions, the ring is also going around. So if you would have restrictions in your life, probably you would go around them. So for instance, if you cannot move freely, maybe you're looking for a way around these restrictions. The ring is a very outbalanced card, and in combination here with the fox, this is a smart. If there is something, an issue in that we cannot solve, we will probably look away or find a way. We will double check, we will triple check how to get exactly in the right direction of our life here. There could be some decisions that are made related for achieving your goals here. The letter that you are receiving could trigger something. It could trigger your decision for going in a certain direction, for moving in a certain direction. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also this points to multiple decisions, and then of course it will not make things more easier. If you are confronted with multiple decisions, multiple options, this might make things easy for going in the right direction. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. But there will be a lot of documents coming to you. This could be documents related to relationships, related to work, related to business. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, we will also express here what we want. You will share certain things. Be careful here that if this is relationship related or business related, don't share everything, because the fox is a card that likes to keep things between dusk and dawn. So don't share what is not necessary. You can share this with people that you have confidence in, but be careful with sharing these general message to everybody, because it could have certain effects, especially on the work front. Don't share everything there. This is what we are seeing here on in your business. Then we're going to mirror the bottom cards. We have the garden and the bear here. Again, here we come in freedom. This is also the card of freedom. It's important also our social status, our image, the way we go out. It will have a big importance for us, our social status here. Probably also on the work front, if we have a management position, we are quite popular. We know how people feel, and we calculate their feelings even on the work floor here. There is a kind of respect here that we could receive from colleagues, from people around us. This is what these combinations also mean. We are popular, we have influence here, and we can make, in general, we make a very positive impression on the work front. We are really liked here because we have the heart in the middle. We have a strong influence directly or indirectly on the public, with the people where we work here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Anyway, sometimes also we need some freedom. We go out. If we belong to a certain social group that makes us feel group, this group has a certain effect on us that is important for us. Maybe you meet with certain groups, you share certain ideas. This is what we are seeing here. It's also possible that you are involved in certain propagandas, public opinions. Maybe you're in that, maybe this is part of your job, that we need to publish something here. But if you are in a leading position, this points to charisma. People like you because you're charisma. That also the bear is a very strong card. It's a dominant card. So we need to be careful here to keep the balance here with this combination. It's possible also, if people perceive you as dominant, that you yourself, you don't feel that you are actually dominant. So this is what we are seeing here also with this combination. Also, things related to media could have a very strong influence on you. Social networks also, this is what we are seeing here. But in general, we also will see that that we have the right contacts. These contacts are important for us, and they could open certain doors because they are powerful connections here with public relations that we are having. Then we're gonna go in the horizontal lines. We have the crossroads, the ring and the letter. The crossroads and the ring here, it tells us here that we could receive news from our relationship. As I said here, this could mean that there is a change in the relationship, that you balance out the relationship. But if there are changes in the relationship, you will try to keep it in the middle. You will not be forceful. You will keep the love there. You will keep the balance. Even if there is a form, if there is a choice involved here, we will keep the balance here. This is what we are seeing here. Probably also, if you discover certain things about your relationship, there's a kind of detachment. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. There could be a choice. I'm not saying necessary a separation, but there is a choice here in relationship. If we have a job, it's possible that our job involves choices. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. It's possible that you have certain doubts about your relationship, or doubts about the work that you are doing with this combination of cards. If you are looking for another job, or if you are thinking about another job, this points also that we have multiple offers. So more than one offer will come to us. These offers are quite good because as I said here, the ring and the bear here, they are important offers. So they are quite good here that we are seeing here. It's possible also that you decide after a while to commit to these contracts or to this relationship. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. It's possible also that we hold on to communication that works in an alternative way. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. But certain decisions you could delay. Maybe they have an importance for you and you delay, but we cannot delay forever with this combination. We need to make the choice because we have the card of choice there. Then we have the ring and the letter there. Here we see with this combination of cards here, there's a romantic interest in a certain person, or a person has a romantic interest towards us. Maybe certain promises are made to certain people. But as I said here, it's a little bit in the balance here for the relationship. It will go in a positive way, or it will go in a negative way. It has several options here. This is what we are seeing here with the crossroads. It's difficult to determine where we will go. And then this, considering with the ring, it's very difficult what we are seeing here. There are several options here with this combination. There is like a distance. We are thinking, we're coming back together. It's like on and off here what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. But in your relationship itself, or in your work, there's a lot of communication. We communicate, we talk a lot here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's like there's a coherence and there is a freedom. So it's both here that we are having here, which make things easier. Then we have the mountain, the heart, and the fox. The mountain and the heart here, it tells us there could be the mountain is high and its distance, it's cold. So there could be some coldness in your heart. You're overthinking what way to go. As I said, you could investigate certain things. In another way, if your lover is not close to you or your partner, this means distance from the heart. So it could literally mean that your partner is in another city, in another country, because the mountain, it represents internet, distant communication. It represents that we are unable to communicate directly, or that the partner could be in abroad. Maybe this is profession, this is related to his or her profession. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that you need to make a decision, or you are about to take a decision for going in abroad also. So maybe that is why you're thinking, why you taking distance, if you will take the next step for a commitment, or if you will take the next step in this relationship. This is what we are seeing here. But this certainly points into somebody in abroad, and there's maybe the communication with this person is not always easy, even though we have feelings that are attached to the heart here. There are some challenges here that are difficult here. Something is, there are some inhibitations here. This is what we are seeing here. Something is blocked here. We cannot actually execute our love as we should here. It's like we cannot take the jump, and probably we are working out a kind of plan here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. Then we have the heart and the fox here. As I said here, this is not a reassuring combination. As I said here, you're doubting. You're doubting for taking certain decisions here of the cards here. Maybe you're doubting if you want to go through with this relationship, maybe because it's abroad, maybe because of other difficulties here. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe you think it's not for you. Maybe there are certain reasons why you doubt. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, also in these choices that we are making, we need to think about ourselves. We cannot totally do everything on the focus on the partner or on the lover, because the fox is self-interest. So this tells us also we need to think about ourselves. We cannot totally act out of the point of view of love. This is what we are seeing here. We need to think also about ourselves, about our own finances. It's not a bad thing to follow your heart, but you need to build a bridge. You need to make a possibility. This is what we are seeing here. As I said, there's a lot of changes, twists and turns here that we need to work out. But we are in a crossroad literally here with the cards. It's always coming back here, also in other combinations of the cards here. There are certain suspicions here that we are seeing here. And in another way, we completely identify ourselves with this love. And in another way, there is this very complicated situation that we are seeing here with these cards together. Then we have the garden, the moon, and the bear. The garden and the moon here, it tells us that we are invited, we receive honors. This could be honors related to our work. We are respected in our work. As I said here, the bear expands everything. So it means it expands our feelings, but it expands also our creativity, and it expands also our mind. So here we see an expansion of the mind. So you learn new things. You can also be creative, because the mind is creative. We are looking for like-minded creativity. This is what we are seeing here. Also, we have a very good feeling in our job for management. We feel others very good. We feel literally their mind. This is what we are seeing here. Also, you will not probably put pressure in the wrong moment, because we feel here also that the people that we work with, we feel when it's the moment to give them freedoms. This is what we are seeing here also. Anyway, we are, as I said earlier, we are popular on the work floor here. We are perceived as a social person. This is what we are seeing here. But there's a feeling here, a sixth sense here that we are having here. We are gathering together here with kindred spirits. If you're in a certain group, this could also mean meetings with kindred spirits, or the people on the work floor that you work with have a kindred spirit. This is a spirit. This is what we are seeing here. But there will be a lot of emotions. Sometimes also these feelings can give moods. They give moods, because the moon represents also hormones, moods. This is what we are seeing here. And we could sometimes be a little bit moody with all these changes because there is less stability here in our life because all these choices that are put upon us here with these cards. Anyway, also, this combination, it tells us here, if this is related to your health, not to panic. This is what we are seeing here. Even though if certain institutions, certain governments want to create like a mass panic, don't go into that. This is only fear mongering that you are seeing. Probably here, there's a fear mongering, maybe in the place where you live, another fear mongering is coming. We know that a lot of governments in a lot of countries, they put things in a certain perspective through media channels and they fear monger. And here we see here that we are wise. We need to think with our own mind. We cannot go always. We already know this has consequences on the health for certain people. So don't let yourself fear monger. Think for yourself here. Follow your sixth sense. It's very important to do so because with the fox here, the information sometimes that is shared is false. It means that governments, authority figures here share false information. The information is not correct, it's incorrect, it's covered up. Some things are hidden. So this is what we are seeing here. So you need to follow your heart and your feeling here. It's very important because the information that we are getting could be will be incorrect here, but you probably know this without even telling you this here. Then we have the moon and the bear. We are respected at our job here. As I mentioned earlier, there's even a form of admiration from the people that we are working. It could also mean that a lover is admiring us here. Also, this points that we probably thinking about leveling up our life standard. This is what we are seeing here. We want to see it in a different way. You must prepare for a difference in your lifestyle. Maybe something is offered to you and you can go in the next level. This is what we are seeing here. And this comes with choices, and these choices come with consequences. So this is what we are seeing here also with this combination. Also, maybe certain things in your lifestyle, you realize that you need to change certain things. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Also, it means that our mother has has a very strong influence on us. This is what we are seeing here. Also, then in general here, there are strong emotions here that we are seeing here. Emotions are dominating our life here. And as I said here, it brings us up and down. This is also a combination for a therapist. So it means you have a very good connection. You see through people. You work, if you work as a manager, you literally are a therapist and you see things coming. Also, sometimes we see things coming here on the collective front. This is what we are seeing here. But as I said, don't be fear. You have the heart here. Be courageous here. For even if decisions related to your health, they depend on your courage. With the heart, we need to have courage. If we don't want to say yes, say no. Here we need to stand firm. The mountain wants to stand firm. And here we need to make this decision, especially related to our body, related to our health. Your body is yours. It's your property. No government can tell you what to do with your body, or no person can tell you to do. You're the boss of your own body here with this combination of cards. Governments here, they should fear their people and not the other way around. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination of cards. Now we will go in the vertical lines. As your first card here, for the vertical lines here, we see the crossroads. What does this tell us? Well, it tells us here, combined with the mountain here, there are that we need to make choices, and the choices again here, the mountain is difficulties. So we need to make important choices that bring certain difficulties. We have difficulty to decide. Also, these choices can be related to another city, to abroad, most likely to abroad, and related to your job. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's like we're reaching an obstacle and we need to make the choice. Sometimes this literally points to a roadblock that we are facing. It's possible also, as I mentioned earlier, that you have made certain choices in your life. Maybe you have decided not to follow the general protocol for all people. Maybe you have decided not to take up certain medications. Maybe you have chosen not to take the jabs here. And probably if we travel, this could give certain difficulties. It means, for instance, if you arrive in a certain country, if you travel or in a certain place, that you are probably or will be coming in quarantine because the mountain is distance. So it means we have a temporary, we are temporary in a situation that we cannot move freely. And here then we see the card of freedom. After this position, after this temporary delay, we can move again here because this is the card of freedom that we are seeing here. But there will be difficult choices here. Maybe we have taken these choices very consciously. But as we know, if we take certain choices, these choices have consequences. But I'm thinking here, if I see the combination here of the cards, that you're well aware of the choices. As we mentioned earlier, it's possible here that you are becoming aware that governments are covering up certain things here, and that you have chosen not to take the jab or not to follow up anymore. This is what we are seeing here. And of course, if we travel, it brings certain difficulties along with the pressures that are put upon worldwide from governments. Anyway, this is a temporary period that we will overcoming here. And also with this combination, we choose our own challenges. So it's something that we're very much aware of. This is a choice that you have taken very consciously because we have the mind here. So it means that the choice that you have been taken is very conscious. It's very out of your mind. Then we have the mountain and the garden here. This points to that we have a meeting in another city, but most likely this will be an abroad, a meeting that is related to business. There could be a kind of distance here that we are having here with this meeting. It's like we are not sure. We keep our distance towards people. We keep our distance till we are sure what is exactly going on. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that if you belong to a certain group before, that you have the feeling that in certain groups you don't function too well anymore. And then in another way, there are groups that you are functioning in that is close to your mind that you feel a very strong connection with. So one part you will slowly let go, but I'm not going to say here that you blow the bridges. There is still a contact, but it will become less and less. It's like it's slowly fading away. And then the other group with the people that are like-minded to you, this contact will become closer because they are like-minded. They have the same ideas as we. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. If you are confronted with certain communities, it's possible that these communities don't share your point of view always. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Also, if we are traveling in abroad, we could have a lot of controls, maybe checkpoints, delays here. This is what we are seeing here. These delays will not be very long. This is what we are seeing here. Also, with this combination, we don't feel too well in big crowds. We are more, we can operate in a certain group, but it doesn't mean that we feel well in a group, in a big group. We don't like too much with this combination here of cards. We want to isolate ourselves here a little bit. We have another way of thinking here, and certain groups will not be able to see the way you see things or to think in the way that you are thinking. And then the group that you are belong to, there's a uniformity here. This is what we are seeing here, but you will be stubborn here to follow your point here with this combination. Sometimes when Libra, when they make up their mind, they stick to their point. Also justice will be important for you. This is what we are seeing here. If you work in a group, you will have a lot of beneficial situations if you work together with a team, because this is teamwork. So it's possible that you are in abroad, but a team is working for you in abroad, maybe the place where you come from, or you work with a team in abroad for your progress. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination of problems. We all share the same problem. If I see this on the collective front, this means that certain things were covered up, because sometimes the fox, it's a tricky card. So if I see this on the collective, it means that maybe you're discovering that governments, institutions have covered things up. This becomes now worldwide, that a lot of things are uncovered. A lot of things are unlocked. And as we know here, certain medications or through the jabs here cause a lot of heart problems. And here we see the heart in the center. So if I see this on the general front for all collective people, we see here that you discover truths about that here. And the blockages here can be blockages of the heart. We know that these problems are very in line now with the collective. These are no secrets anymore. It's collectively known that these things cause blockages from the heart, that they cause problems in the veins here. You see here we have the roads. These are the veins. These are blockages for moving in a smooth way. So we can see this here also in the general reading here for yourself, but this is then on the general front. Anyway, this means that these problems are common problems, general problems that everybody shares, especially people who have chosen for taking the jabs here. If you have not chosen to that, anyway, we are confronted with these problems, and probably you find that this whole situation is unjust. Libra, they like justice. They like things honest. And if you see injustice in this situation, it could really touch you by the heart, and it could be always in your mind. It could be really working on you. This is what we are seeing here, because we have a feeling that we are connected with these people from our heart. We have the feeling we are united with all these people that are suffering by certain conditions that are ignored, that are covered up here. Also, this is a discovery of documents. So you could get important information related to that here, or you could come in contact with important for a relationship for that one. Here then we have the ring and the heart here. This is about a love relationship, as I said here, and you could make certain decisions in abroad to take a relationship to the next level. We open our heart more. We also open our feelings, because there's a lot of emotions invested here. But as I said here, investigate, because you invest your emotions, and later on it's not what you expected from it. You could end up in difficulties, maybe problems from the heart, your emotions, difficult emotions. So make sure, if you take the next step, that you are sure. This is the card like the police. They investigate. So this is exactly what you should do. You should see if it's safe to invest your feelings and your emotions, because the bear is safety. It protects. So we need to be sure that we protect ourselves from heartaches. We need to investigate. If we investigate and we check it out, then you will be safe. So it's better to prevent than to heal. This is what we are seeing here. But there will be emotions. There will be very strong emotions. So you need to see that you use your cold mind. Here, this is cold. This is the mind. And if you do so, and you take distance and you investigate, this will be the safest thing to do for you here. Also, it means, as I said, on the collective front, you will do the same. You will investigate what is going on. Things will come to you. This is what we are seeing here. This is also that we work together with other people. Labor union. This is what we are seeing here. We work together here. There's a compassion towards others. There's understanding towards others who have problems. You feel the crowd. You feel the people if they would be in suffering. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Also, in a way, you will support. It's possible if you are in abroad and people are really into trouble, that also the heart is charity. So it's possible, if you see that people are really into charity due to certain things that have affected their health, that you are charitable, that you want to help them. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Then we have the heart and the moon here. There are very deep emotions. This is deep emotions from the heart. This literally goes into our mind. This is what we are seeing here. We are kind, we are giving. Again, here we just see what I said here. Also, you will be very strong creatively. It's possible with this combination of cards, if you are connected with somebody, you yourself, you feel more creative. Maybe this is because of the love feelings, but you have the feeling you are more creative, and maybe you are more creative, and it has a positive effect on what you're doing on your work. But as I said, on the work front, it's very positive, but be careful with what you're doing. Here we see here that we are having a creative heart here. There's intimacy here also with a certain person. It's like sometimes here we could have the feeling that we are in the ocean of love. This is what we are seeing here also. There could be really soulful moments with a certain partner that we are seeing here with this combination here. Also, this points if people are sad for certain things in our reason, we are the one who can put our hand on our shoulder, give them a hug. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. There's a kind of empathy here towards others here with this combination of cards. Then we go in the third vertical line. We have the letter, the fox and the bear. The letter and the fox, it tells us here that certain news that will be revealed to you will make you feel unsettled. We already go in details before, but this is literally that you receive the unsettling news. If you wait in abroad on certain documents, licenses, certifications, this is positive. For the work, this is very positive. So you will receive the licenses that or the permits that you are needed for your work, for a job, for migration. This could also be visas here that we are waiting for. And with the bear, they have an importance for you here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. You will be very strong, focused on these documents that they are in order. You will make sure they are safe to travel. And this is a good thing to do here. You will be very investigate for making sure, secure, in short, that they are safe here. Also, if you take certain contracts, probably you will be suspicious and you will double check the contract, which is always a wise thing to do. It's better to check the contract than afterwards mend the things here. Double check the contract here. It's a wise thing to do here with this combination. It's possible also that we let ourselves assistance if we have a contract in abroad. Maybe we let this check out by a lawyer, but somebody who has experience, because we're in abroad and maybe we don't know the rules, and we let us help by somebody there who has a more experience. But anyway, this points to work contracts, business contracts. This is what we are seeing here. There will be benefits here for you. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. You will move very cautiously, very slowly, double checking here. This is what we are seeing here. This sometimes also points if we receive emails or information, we don't trust what we are getting, or we don't believe it anymore. The fox don't believe it. The fox want to see it, and he want to see the proof and the facts. So this is what we are seeing here. This all relates on what I mentioned earlier here. This is what we are seeing here. You will communicate here for advancing yourself here. This is what we are seeing here. You will have a very strong focus in the way of thinking for protecting yourself and for advancing yourself. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination. Then we have the fox and the bear. The fox and the bear here. It tells us here that we're in a management position. We are confronted with important documents. We have important documents. We share important documents with other people, maybe with our staff, maybe in a group. This is what we are seeing here. You will maneuver in a certain position. The fox is a card that operates between dusk and dawn. So it waits. It waits till it's the right moment to move. And if documents come to you, you will double check and you will see if these informations that you are received are correct before you take certain decisions, because these decisions have an important effect in your work. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination. It's possible if you are confronted with authority figures and they send you certain messages or certain bosses or certain information from government in abroad, you don't trust it. You don't trust it. You think this cannot be right. These people are sharing information that is incorrect, or you just know it's plain lies. This is what we are seeing here. You don't trust them here with this combination. But in a way, also, we need to respect the chain of command, but it doesn't mean that we trust them. This is what we are seeing here. On the financial front, this is very good. So this means that more money is coming in. This can be a money card, and the bear expands. So there's an expansion of the work and of the money. This is what we are seeing here. But take your time for observing. See that you don't get involved in schemes, things like that here. It's very wise here. to be suspicious. It will protect you if you are suspicious here. It's possible also that you are considering for doing some exercises in abroad. Maybe you're going into fitness. Maybe you make an arrangement. You go to fitness on regular basis here for keeping your body in good shape. This is what we are seeing here. Libra, they like to have a good appearance, and maybe you do some fitness here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Also, you will learn important lessons, and what you learned, if injustice is done to you, you will learn this injustice that had overcome to you to others. So we don't overcome them. This is like the charity I told you here earlier, but there will be a general feeling of distrust regarding to authorities. You don't trust the whole thing anymore. This is what we are seeing here. And with this combination, it means it's a collective distrust. You will find like-minded people that distrust the situation. You will be very vigorous for defending yourself here. At certain moments, you could come in the feeling that you can trust not nobody anymore. But it doesn't mean that the group that you're functioning in that are like-minded, you will trust these people. But in general, you will have a general, very dominating distrust. This is what we are seeing here, especially to authority figures. This is what we are seeing here. Then we're going to see if we can add something with the cross. We have the crossroads, the heart and the bear. Here we see that there is changes in the relationship. The relationship transforms. It has an impact on us. This is what we are seeing here. If you see that a certain relationship don't serve you, sometimes it's wise to slowly let them go. You don't need to blow up the bridges, but maybe it's best to let them go if they no longer serve you. But if you let them go, you will see that that a lot of people pop up. There are several love interests here. This is what we are seeing here. And in another way, it makes you a little bit uncertain. Also, if people showing up, you could have a difficult time. If you decide to go in a next relationship, you could have a difficult time to choose between two people. And maybe you're balancing it out a little bit. Maybe you take several dates. Maybe you take a longer time here before you take this decision for going in. It's like you make several, there will be two people that you always date with. And you cannot, you have difficulty to decide between the two. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's important that we follow our intuition and our heart. So don't take the decisions out of the heart. Don't take them out of business perspectives. Take them out of your heart. It will justify you. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. There's a pending decision related to relationship that is possible here, but also your freedom. If you were restricted before, your freedoms will be very important. It's possible that you have a new approach to the relationship, and freedom is important in this relationship. Even though you are close, you will want freedom. This is what we are seeing here also. Then we have the heart and the bear, the big love here. We saw this here. It's important, this love here, and the ring is involved here. It will be a difficult decision. The reason also it can influence your decision. It's possible because these partners, maybe one of the partners is financially well off and the other is not, and maybe you think about the conveniences, but eventually the best choice is the choice from the heart. This is what we are doing here. If the person who is better financially off is the choice of the heart, you should go for that. If the other person who is less financially off, you should follow your heart here and not include the money. This is very important. This is what we are seeing here. But if the person has money, of course, you can make the choice, but you need to make the choice of your heart here. This is what we are seeing here because there is passion here. Also, we see here there's a possibility here for gaining weight here because we feel well. So maybe that's why you work out here. This is what we are seeing here. This person could be also themselves. They could be a teacher, they could be an educator, they could be involved with money, they learn other people something. There's a mirror reflection here that we are seeing here. The partner has similarities here towards us here with this combination of cards here. There's a major influence here on this relationship. Then we have the crossroads and the heart. to the crossroads. And the heart here, it tells us here that there are choices put upon us for our love life. This is what we are seeing here. Sorry, I'm here. I need to be here. The letter and the heart here. Here we see here that we will be confronted with a confession of love. We ourselves are making a confession of love, or somebody else is confessing their love to us. Probably this will be in a public place, or this person or you yourself, you publicly announce this, that you are in love with this person, or they announce it to you in public. This is what we are seeing here. This will make you happy, or you are happy about that, that you reveal this here with this combination. There could be also some romantic letters that are exchanged with each other. This is what we are seeing here with this combination, but this certainly points to love letters, passionate communication. Probably it's possible that you met this person before on the internet. This is what we are seeing here also. If you are secure in this relationship, it's possible on the long run that you take this relationship to the next level. Mostly if we announce our love, we are already having in mind that we will take it to the next level. But this would be done in the future. Of course, if you are secure, if you are safe, and if you know that this relationship will not harm you. Of course, this is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's important for us here that we are accepted by this lover, by this other person. Then we have the heart and the garden. The heart and the garden here, this points to a lot of dates. You go a lot of out with each other. Also, this means that we have a lot of contacts in our social network. With this combination of cards here, you will be attracted to each other. Also, this points to publicly holding hands, showing that we have affection for each other. This is what we are seeing here. It's like everything is about love here with this combination of cards here. There's kindness here towards each other. And also we, again, here, as I mentioned earlier, there's kindness towards the collective of people. So Libra, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this Lenormand card reading. If you want more financial information, I do also short financial card readings. They are more in a philosophical approach. They take about 10 minutes. And of course, then we have the spiritual card readings. They are more like a guidance. If there is a certain problem in your life specific that you cannot work out, we do also spiritual card readings. You can check them out. They are very good guides and I have very good results with them. They are in addition to this. And normally, if you put the three together, you should have a very clear overview for the month to come. So Libra, this is all for this month. Thank you for watching until the end. Thank you for subscribing to my channel or considering it. And we see each other next time. Bye-bye for now.